Hi everybody, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. And the question is, what do they find sexually attractive about me? All right, I am super excited for this reading, guys, but it is 18 plus because we're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which has explicit imaging. So if you are under 18, please click out of this video now. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have two rows of cards here, but they are separate questions. For this top row, it is pile 1, 2, and 3, and that's going to be explaining what they find sexually attractive about you. And the second row here is actually what they find attractive about you, but more on an emotional and mental level, okay? And if you guys want to watch that video, the link will be in the description. They are companion videos, so I strongly suggest that if you pick pile 1, you watch pile 1 in the other video. And if you pick pile 2 in this one, I recommend pile 2, and so on. But if you feel drawn to picking different piles in each video, follow your intuition. All right, guys, so keep in mind, energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. All right, guys, I'm so excited to get into this. I'll give you a few minutes to decide which pile you feel most drawn to out of the 3, and I'll meet you there. Hi, pile 1. All right, here is your reading. So immediately the energy that struck me when I put these cards out is that this is someone who actually wants a very deep connection with you. This is someone who wants a very deep romance with you. This is not just about passion. It is not just about sex. This is someone for sure who wants to make deep, tender love to you, but they want so much more. I mean, look at here, this Judgment card. This is someone who very possibly wants to settle down with you and have a commitment. With the Hierophant here, once again, talks about commitment, stability, possible marriage or long-term commitment. This is someone who wants the full package. They really want to build something with you. And what's interesting here is when I see the 7 of Swords, I usually get kind of a sneaky energy, but with the Hierophant preceding it and then the Queen of Swords after it there, I actually feel that this is them wanting to take whatever opportunity that comes their way to speak their truth and try to build something with you. Speak their feelings out loud so they can lay it out on the table. So I think this person is actually waiting for the opportunity to tell you how they feel, waiting for the right time to kind of surprise you with it. I also get with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and 5 of Pentacles and then 9 of Cups in reverse, they've seen that you've gone through a lot of challenges in life, that you've had to work really, really hard for what you have, and they don't want to see you go through any more unhappiness or challenges or sadness. You know, what I get from this is they actually, not only do they want to build a commitment with you, this is someone who really wants to take care of you regardless of gender. That was some extra messages I felt. This is really beautiful. Okay, so I really meant for this to be, you know, very lighthearted, fun reading, maybe a little bit superficial, but honestly, with this pile, I get so much love and tenderness, you know. And let's get a little bit to the sexual part of the cards. So once again, when you look at the 6 of Swords here, really, to me, it just looks like this couple, they're making love. But I don't know if you noticed, because it's kind of out of focus, but she's wearing a necklace there, and the necklace is actually broken. So there definitely is some passion going on here. If you see the sword up here hanging by the door, this person barely got their clothes off before they threw her down. So I mean, It's definitely passionate for sure, but I also get that it's tender and gentle. And this card as well, the Three of Pentacles. I mean, not only is that sexy and passionate, but it's very sweet. There's something about this pose where it seems like he's cradling her, he's supporting her. So I get that one thing this person finds very sexually attractive about you is if you're in this role, they love that they feel protected and supported by you. And if you are in this position here of this woman, you know, they love the fact that they can be there to support you. It's very sexy to them that you will allow them to take care of you in this fashion. And honestly, the fact that they could pick you up and have their way with you is very sexy to them. So anyway, let's get back on track here. Even though I get a lot of gentle, tender, loving here, I also get some kink, guys. I mean, need I say more with the devil card there? It is a satyr with a dildo. So, yeah, there's... So, I'm not saying... whether or not you guys have, slept together or not, this person might believe that you might engage in some deviant behavior, whether that's true or not. So just keep in mind that actually is kind of, that's a sexy thought for this person. It probably turns them on, thinking that you might like something kinky or a little extra in your love making. So just keep that in mind if that's not your cup of tea. That's what this person, that's an exciting thought for them. I also get with this Queen of Swords here that there's something about you that's very elegant, very classy. And one thing they actually find very sexy is when they aren't there, they know that you'll miss them and you will wait for them. And you will be loyal to them when they're gone. That they can trust you. And I also get that with the Six of Chalices as well. As you can see, this is a woman who looks sad as she's looking upon this portrait of a couple kissing. So it's almost like, once again, they know that you will wait for them, that you will patiently wait for them, and you will be loyal only to them. And that the mere thought of them, has the ability to stimulate you sexually is something that they actually find very arousing themselves. I also get, once again, that grace. So maybe there's something about you that in your appearance you look vulnerable and in a very positive way. Maybe you are a peaceful person. There's something about it, if you are a female, you might have a very feminine quality that they find very, very, very attractive. And if you're male, there's something very soft about you, once again in a positive way, that that they really appreciate about you. Something in the emotional aspect they find very sexy. Maybe it's the ability to be vulnerable. So this is kind of funny. So the Two of Swords here, as you can see, a man is extending a flower, and he basically puts the flower right up to her nose for her to smell it, but she basically looks uninterested and a little coy. Yet, as you can see, her positioning and where she has her legs, she's still being provocative, she's still flirting, she knows what she's doing, but she's pretending that she's not interested. So one thing that this person finds very sexy is that they feel like they have to make an effort to get you. They feel like they have to chase you a bit, and you might act a little nonchalant about their affections, and for some reason that actually kind of spurs them on a bit more. They find that very sexy that they have to put in so much effort to get you. And then with this, the Hanged Man here. So pretty much one thing this person really wants to do is worship you. Basically, what I'm getting from this is that they just love your body in general. There's something very earthy about you, very voluptuous, and they appreciate your curves and they find them very sexy. So physically, they're very attracted to you. And then here with the Knave of Chalices, what I get here is that now this could be a couple different things. One is that maybe you are very, very good with your word choice over text messaging, instant messaging, and you might be able to stimulate them on a mental capacity through your words. So this could be, you know, a phone sex scenario or something like that, or it could be simple flirty messages, or it could be the opposite. This person actually, one thing they find sexy about you is the amount of time they spend. This is very interesting. So this person thinks about you a lot. They think about you a lot. And what I'm getting is that their image of you, when they imagine you, they find sexy. I know that's very confusing, but what I get here is that they possibly might write in some fashion, write their affections, but I get that they're frustrated. That's interesting. I get that they're very frustrated, but the more frustrated they get, the more turned on they get in terms of, you know, how much they want you. And that might actually go with this whole, you know, Two of Swords here, where they feel like they're chasing you and they love it. There might be some frustration that comes with chasing you, but they love it. They have no real complaints about that. And then here up top I have be in the present and dream of the future, slow down and back to what you love. So what I get with that is one quality that they find very sexy about you is you might be, when they speak to you or when they're in your presence, they feel, despite this chasing energy, they feel that you are paying attention to them, that your focus is on them. And if you have had a sexual experience, maybe you're very good at making this person feel like they're your only focus. You're very intent on this person. And then with this slow down, it's possible that they see you as someone who would be able to enjoy lovemaking for hours and hours and hours. Someone who could draw that pleasure out. Or it could very well be someone who just has a very sensual and peaceful quality about them. You know, someone who kind of has a romantic, dreamy vibe, and they find that very sexy. And then with the back to what you love, with that, I once again just get that feeling that this person has a deep love for you. It's not about the sex. It's not even about the physical pleasures at all. What it's about is their connection with you, their love for you, their care for you, and they really want to have the whole package. All right. I hope you guys like that. Please comment down below and let me know if I should do more videos like this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to talk to you guys again. All right. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is your reading. Okay, so immediately the energy that I felt with this pile is this person loves your strong and independent energy. There's something about you that just they feel that you value yourself very highly and that you hold yourself to a high standard, and that is a beautiful energy, guys, and they find it very sexy. They love the self-love that you seem to have. They love the confidence that you exude in terms of going after what you want and not being willing to settle. They love that energy, and honestly, they find it's definitely a turn on for them. You know, with this Empress card, this is basically a woman who, you know, stands in her own personal beauty, stands in her feminine power, you know. And if you are a male, you know, imagine the Emperor here, same thing, you know, standing in your masculine power. It's pretty much just standing, you know, in your individual power and being confident with who you are emotionally, sexually, mentally, all of the above, being comfortable with your body. And what I also feel, I feel very strongly that this person really likes your behind, okay? Really likes your butt, really likes your breasts. If you are a female, if you are male, this person also really likes your butt. And I say that they also really like your chest as well. It might be broad. I get there's a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of earthy energy in this. So this very well could be, you could be an earth sign, or you could have kind of the physique of an earthy person. I get possibly shorter, stockier, or voluptuous, definitely depending on your gender. But either way, I get average build, not too tall, not too short, somewhere in between. And they are very attracted to your physical appearance. There's something very earthy and engaging about it. It's very interesting here. So you have, first of all, the Emperor and the Empress on the board. I just noticed that. So you have both of them. Okay. So once again, no matter your gender, you're harnessing both energies here, your masculine and feminine energy. And that's actually pretty awesome. And this person, I think one of the things that excites them is you might be a little bit unpredictable to them. You're very stable, you're very balanced, you're very sensual, but unpredictable. They don't know if you're going to be the chaser, or if you're going to allow yourself to be chased. You definitely change it up on them, and they love that. It keeps things exciting for sure. And I'm not even just talking sexually. Some of you might not have had a sexual experience with this person. But regardless, this person definitely imagines, what that would be like. And I'm guessing in your everyday life you have this exciting, unpredictable energy anyway. But one thing I also get that's very funny is you have this Nine of Wands. So see how she's sitting on his lap there? She's kind of catering to him. But he's got his full focus on her. And then you have the King of Chalices, where she's not sitting on his lap, but she's at his feet. And once again, even though he's looking off into the distance, he has his hand in her hair. He's definitely focused on her. And then you have here the Three of Wands, where you have, this very passionate, romantic, dreamy scene. But once again, his focus is only on her. Okay? I know I keep saying this, but Two of Wands, focus very much on her, but she kind of has the power in this situation. Six of Wands, yeah, I think we know where his focus is in that one. But once again, on her. And then you have this beautiful, tender energy of the Ace of Pentacles here, where once again, he's holding, sorry, I hit the camera there, guys. He's holding her to him as they're sleeping. It's a very kind of nurturing energy, but pretty much, okay, so this is regardless of energy, guys. So even though, I mentioned the female energy taking charge there, gender is fluid, okay? Energy really, we're not talking about actual specific gender. It's just the energy that's being harnessed at the time. But what I'm getting with all of those cards is one thing that this person does is they are completely focused on you. And what I'm getting is you have the ability to basically wrap this person around your little finger. And they actually, the fact that you can take such control over them, once again, we have the Magician, which talks about, manifesting and taking control. This person finds it extremely sexy that you are willing to take charge in any situation, regardless of gender. You take charge, and this person finds it incredibly incredibly enticing. Okay, so that's one thing they really love about you. Now, with some of these other cards here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. So once again, they love how stable you are, and you're probably a very giving person, someone who loves to share in your victories, someone who loves to share what you have with others. And you actually, I get the feeling that when other people are going through a hard time, you're immediately there to support them because you know what that feels like. I get the feeling that you've been through a lot, and it kind of makes sense with this take charge energy you have. Sometimes when you have an energy like that of perseverance, it's because you've had to walk through the coals. It's because you've had to walk through the fire in the past. You've had to endure. So what I get is that one thing they find incredibly sexy is how giving you are, which goes together with the simple act. Oh, and I guess you guys can't see that. Let me fix that. I'm going to kind of raise that up there. Sorry, guys. So with that simple act of kindness card, right here, I totally messed up my angle. Sorry, guys. That card there. Well, that's probably as good as it's going to get. I'm just going to pull the card to you. Okay, so with this simple acts of kindness card, I think it goes hand in hand with that. They find it incredibly sexy that you show love to people around you. And with this, love is all around you. Once again, they love your kindness, and they consider your foundation. This talks about your stability. I think maybe you might actually really place an importance on not only your stability, but your family and friends, people you care about. You do everything you can to be loyal to them, to give to them, to support them, and they find that an extremely sexy trait within you. With this Four of Pentacles and the Hanging Man in reverse, and then the Two of Wands, one thing I think they love about you is that you're willing to let go of control when you know something is out of your control. You don't worry too much about other people's situations. Maybe you don't get caught up in drama, don't get caught up in gossip. But either way, if something is going to take its own divine timing, you're willing to just do whatever you can to keep yourself stable as you get through that time period. You're okay with letting go of control when you have to. And you definitely, you have no problem making decisions. And once again, taking action as soon as you have the opportunity. With this Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Cups, that's very interesting. So one thing I'm getting with this Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the World is this person. I think one thing they notice in you is that because of that passionate nature that you do have. Let me fix that camera angle a little bit there. There you go, guys. They've seen you extend your cup basically to everyone around you. And I'm not saying you're extending your romantic cup, but you're, once again, it's showing kindness to everyone around you. And you continue to do it even when you find that the source may not be deserving, or someone takes advantage of you, even though you're fully aware that this person, wasn't going to reciprocate, wasn't going to give back to you and balance that energy. You're willing to do it anyway. There's just, once again, I keep hearing kindness and giving, and they absolutely love that. They absolutely love that. But what I get too is that you have no problem ending situations where you're no longer happy, and when you aren't happy in a situation, you'll stop working on it. You'll stop working on it because you know what you want and you value yourself enough to only build things that serve your highest good. All right, guys, that was actually a pretty awesome read. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if I should do more readings like this. All right, I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Hello, my pile 3 people. This is your reading. Okay, so immediately, one thing that actually shocked me when I pulled these cards is you have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. Now, I have never, I don't think ever, pulled all 4 of those in one reading, especially with only 9 cards, from the Gilded Tarot. So, first of all, that really surprised me, but it basically told me that this is about messages, 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 okay? Communication, communication, communication. So, this is a little intense, guys, in a very, very saucy way. I love it. It basically, one thing this person finds very sexy is you might express yourself verbally in such a way that excites them. Maybe you might be very, very passionate in general, passionate about pretty much everything you like. So you could be passionate in your stability, passionate with your romance, passionate with your emotions in general, you know, passionate in your communication. I just get passion, passion, passion. Also, on a side note, because I have so many pages in the reading here, it's possible that the person you're thinking about, um, it's possible that they feel almost desperate to reach out to you. Now, I'm not sure why they would feel that intent on it when they can just reach out to you, but maybe it has to do with the intensity of their emotions. You might not be in a relationship with this person. In fact, you might not know for sure how they feel about you, or they don't know for sure how you feel about them. I get that this is something very new or something that just hasn't happened yet. But either way, I'm getting this person really, really, really wants to communicate with you. Okay? That's some side messages, but this person feels extremely passionate about you. Okay, and with this High Priestess card, so first of all, one thing they find very sexy about you is that you seem mysterious to them. Okay, they never know exactly what to expect from you. They see this beautiful, gentle creature. Or if you're a man, they probably also see a beautiful, gentle creature. But they still don't know what you're thinking. You're still a mystery to them completely, and they find that very sexy, the fact that you're an enigma. They love it. But there's something, so with this, let me grab the card here. With this Queen of Chalices, I get that there's something about the way you carry yourself that they find very sexy. Something very regal, dignified, graceful, which actually would go hand in hand with the High Priestess as well. There's something in your confidence, your air, something, there's definitely something in your general energy that they just can't get enough of, that they find extremely sexy. Maybe you embody this confidence in yourself, confidence in your body. Oh, and then yeah, death card. So I'm definitely getting, once again, passion, passion, passion. Okay, intensity, intensity, intensity. This is hot, guys. Intensity. Once again, there's something about your energy that just exudes, sexuality, exudes passion. And I get the feeling with this death card coming out that this sexuality is exuded in pretty much every single action you take. At least that's how this person perceives you. Okay, so this person definitely, definitely desires you. Okay, and then once again, we have this Justice card. So you have a woman standing very, very strong, on her own. Or if you're a male, once again, don't get hung up on the genders. Energy is fluid. But just standing very, very strong. Maybe you're a very honest person, but for some reason I'm still getting mystery. Maybe you're the strong silent type, even though I got communication, which means you'd probably be someone who communicates a lot. Maybe you don't communicate your feelings very often. You might communicate your opinions, but maybe when you actually feel deeply about something, you keep it to yourself and you're a bit of an enigma. But they see you as an extremely strong, beautiful slash handsome, just regal individual, but you're definitely an enigma to them for sure. And with this Knave of Wands, I get the feeling that this person dreams about you and they have romantic fantasies about you. I mean, look how dreamy and romantic this poses. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm thinking of Rapunzel here. I'm just thinking of a fairy tale. So it's possible, once again, this is something extremely new. This person might not actually know you very well, but what they do know about you, what they've seen, in regards to you, is enough in terms of awakening their passion, and they want to know more. In fact, I get this person is basically absorbing new information about you, almost like it's air. I don't want to use the word obsessed because I don't want that to scare you guys, but I really get that this person is just very, very focused on you right now. They might be checking up on your social media constantly. They might be, asking people discreetly, what you're up to. They might just be observing you. I don't think that's in a stalker sense, hopefully. But anyway, guys, with this Four of Swords, need I say more? Regardless of your pose in this, that's definitely passionate. That's about, well, yeah, I think we know what that's about. So once again, just a very passionate energy, wanting to receive and give to the other person, regardless of the role. With this Eight of Pentacles, once again, you have that romantic energy where this man has a flower he's just running across her legs. So once again, I'm just getting this kind of dreamlike romanticism that this person feels towards you. And the more they think about you, I think the more they're attracted to you. So they're building up some really lifelike fantasies in their mind about you. And I think they're imagining situations happening. They're imagining what your sexual experiences would be like. And up here we have physical touch and act as if your partner is here. So once again, act as if your partner is here. I think that they're spending enough time thinking about you. That's basically, how they are acting. They really want this to happen. They want this to happen. And they're literally just waiting for the right opportunity to come forward and try to make this happen. The other thing I get is this person might actually be waiting for you to communicate with them. That's interesting. I don't know, that's not going to be for all of you, but it's actually possible, with this passionate, intense energy, that this person feels a little intimidated, in terms of coming towards you. Even though they find it sexy, it's also intimidating to them. So they might be actually waiting to see if you'll chase after them, okay? With this love who you are, once again, I get the feeling that they find your confidence very sexy. You might have a high self-love. Either that or you basically exude that kind of energy, and that's absolutely wonderful. You know, I get with this Ten of Swords in reverse and Two of Swords and Queen of Wands. Once again, I don't know why with that Two of Swords, I'm getting that mystery energy again. And the Queen of Wands, of course, that's that passionate energy. With the Ten of Swords talking about endings and beginnings, it's possible that this person is aware. You might have recently gotten out of another relationship. And if it wasn't recently, I would say that there might be a past relationship that you're still a little bit stuck on or still healing from or recovering from. And that might be why this person hasn't approached you yet. maybe they see you're going through a lot. Maybe that's why you haven't approached this person yet, is because you feel a little conflicted. Yeah, I get that this is a situation that you probably have not even had any kind of, um, you probably haven't even gone out on a date. You probably haven't expressed feelings at all to this person at this point. Um, yeah, I just get that. Yeah, they just love your passionate energy. They love your intensity, but they're intimidated. They're definitely a bit intimidated. They're worried about coming towards you and taking that first step. Yeah, guys. Wow, this is super intense. I feel like there's more here. I mean, with this Hierophant here, I mean, yeah. Yeah. This person, I think they have all kinds of fantasies in their mind right now of what they could do to you, what you could do to them, how this whirlwind romance is gonna play out. Yeah, I could go on forever with this, guys. But this is incredible, and I'm actually hoping this happens. If this is a positive connection, I'm hoping you get to experience this because it looks like a ton of fun and it looks hot. All right, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if I should do more videos like this. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.